Well, hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here, bringing you another episode of Breaking the Big Three with Santa Clara in Portugal. Today could be the day that we get our first trophy. It's us against our bogey team, Nacional, in the Allianz Cup semi-final, with a place in the final awaiting in just 3 days' time for the winner. Can we do it? There have, of course, been no games played since our last match in our last episode against Porto, that 1-1 draw in the league. So we're getting pretty much straight into it. But before we do, don't forget we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel or if you're a viewer but not a subscriber, just do me a favour. Please go and hit that subscribe button. If you like this content, hit that like as well. Drop me a comment while you're down there about our season so far. So this is how we're lining up for the semi-final. Now do remember the Allianz Cup. It's basically the Portuguese equivalent of the League Cup, although it's only for the top 2 divisions. It does have a couple of quirky rules that have forced our hand in some team selections here. One of them is that the team must include, the starting 11 must include 2 under-21 Portuguese players. So we've got this guy, Nascimento. He's from Benfica. He's come to us on loan. He's 19 years old, so he starts. He's usually a backup, but he's going to start today. And also we've got a young centre-back who we're actually playing out in the right-back, his secondary position today, because we have played him as a centre-back in the previous rounds, and he's been terrible. So we'll stick him out on the right. We can always sub him off early on if needs be. The other strange rule here is that this one, that you have to have at least 4 players who've started a recent match, one of the previous 2 games. I think this is to stop the big teams just fielding youth and reserve players all the time. But it's a semi-final, so we want to put out, apart from those 2 youngsters, our best players. So we've got Cardoso. We've got Villanueva comes back into the team, regained a bit of fitness. He's going to play on the left to replace the injured man. Sir Gustavo stays in the centre of defence. Rashid Bembala comes in for Carvalho, who's pretty tired, having a rest. Nascimento, because he's coming in. Costina is sitting on the bench. We'll call on him if needs be. Gure, Carlos Jr. on the wing, Santana up front. All right, so what do we go with? Big semi-final. What can you do to keep our run going? Let's go with that. I mean, I am a bit wary of the fact that our last 2 games in particular against Nacional, they have outplayed us quite badly. At the tail end of last season, 6-1 defeat. This season we've had a 3-0 defeat, so we've got to see what we can do to beat them. Anyway, typical question, how excited are the players? They're professionals, they'll concentrate on this tie first, and we'll have the edge with our tactical approach. Nacional lining up with that defensive midfielder against our 4-2-3-1. Let's see how it goes. All right, we're off. If we do make it to the final, that's also going to be in this episode. I'm hoping that you won't now be checking the runtime of the episode to try and figure out if we won this match or not. I'm wearing my England shirt because, you know, England have such a great record in semi-finals. I thought it would be a good luck charm. Anyway, it's Nacional, though, who get the first chance of the day. Luckily, it goes straight to Marco. Hopefully that's as good a chance as they're going to get. We haven't produced much yet, but here's a chance to get something. Silver, our makeshift right back. Gure, oh my, he's scored. We've seen him score a few of those this season. When he kind of cuts inside, the goalkeeper just leaves that gap at his near post and he just goes for it. But all right, it was the 2 youngsters, Nascimento and Silva, linking up. Silva played a beautiful ball through to Gure. Gure fooled the keeper. I think the keeper was waiting for him to pull that back for Santana. We're 1-0 up. Nacional, though, coming at us now. I mean, apart from that one shot, it's been all them in this game. We've just had that one shot, but let's see if we can carve out a second chance for ourselves now, or is it going to be Nacional getting out of the danger zone and up the other end? Let's see, Camacho making a run. He's just going to run all the way into the box, it would seem. He shoots well wide. We'll take shots like that against us all day. All right, made it to the half, 1-0 up, 1 goal to the good. We don't deserve to be, but we're not going to worry about that. I'm telling them I'm not happy with their performance, even though we are leading, because it was just a bit of a Bit of a lucky goal, wasn't it? I mean, what should we be doing? I'm going to keep time wasting on for now. We'll make sure we're playing for set pieces as well. I'm just going to take off that overlap on the left, I think. We'll go a bit narrower. The assistant manager keeps telling me to play through the middle, so we'll risk it. All right, they've made a substitution at half-time. They haven't changed their tactic, though. But we'll see. I mean, they're going to be coming at us. They're going to be chasing that equaliser, and then they'll be looking to carry that momentum into a winner. I'll just praise the team, because so far we've kept everything quiet. 20 minutes to go. Here we get a highlight now. Come on. Don't do anything stupid here. No silly own goals, or giving the ball away on the edge of the 18-yard box or anything like that. Good. We've got it up to the halfway line. That's nice. I can relax a bit. Through to Santana. Okay, good. Santana. Bit of back and forth there with Bembella. Bembella's a bit more direct than we'd like him to be. We just want to keep the ball here, guys. Gure, Santana, back to Gure, the goal scorer. Is he going to get a second? No, his shot gets charged down, but a decent effort. Okay, just make the assistants suggested substitutions. We brought on John Patrick and Fernando, and they're really going to go for it now, though, aren't they? Right, we need a time-wasting substitution, I think. I'm going to put on Costina. He's the experienced player, much better in that position than the youngster Nancy Nieto. He'll give us a bit of an attacking bite, a bit of an edge in these final couple of minutes. Are we going to make it to the final 4 minutes of stoppage time? Costina takes the corner. Gustavo very nearly got a debut goal for the club, or a first goal for the club. I mean, it's not his debut, of course. But now we've got to watch for the break. Costina's tracking back. He's full of beans, full of running, having just come on. Villanueva with a solid tackle. Come on, referee. Let's blow that whistle. This time, Leodunis, they do blow the whistle. We've done it. We're through to the final. And that is coming up right now. All right, well, just before we get to the final, actually, the draw for the Portuguese Cup semis have been made. We got Porto, the toughest team left in the competition. Well, we could have had Rio Ave Maritimo, but we got Porto. Well, but I guess if you want to win these competitions, you've got to beat the best teams. We've beaten Benfica in the League Cup, so maybe we can beat Porto as well. So we're going to go into the Vitória de Guimarães final. They beat Sporting, so it's us against them. But as you can see, January, February, very, very busy months for us. We've already played 5 games in January. We've got 3 more to go. So our lineup for today is going to be a little bit different to the semi-final. All right, so this is how we're lining up again. Nascimento and Silva in here. Silva this time in the centre of defence. I think I'm going to sub him off fairly quickly. Rashid unfortunately picked up a yellow in that semi-final, so he's suspended. Carvalho was rested, he comes back in. Costina was rested, he comes back in. John Patrick comes in for Carlos Jr. Santana keeps his place up top. Daniel comes in on the right wing. Ramos comes in at right back. Cardoso keeps his place as well. Marco. Lucas comes in at left back. So, again, it's just playing around these rules a bit. We're probably going to sub Silva off fairly quickly. But let's get into it. Vitória Guimarães, we beat them in the league. We needed extra time to beat them in the cup, the main cup, not the League Cup. But yeah, we've got to consider ourselves favourites for this one, I think. All right, so this is confirmation of our lineup with our 4-2-3-1. We're going for the more positive version of that tactic today, as we were more balanced against Nacional. Vitória de Guimarães come with the same kind of formation that Nacional used. Hopefully they're just as successful with it. Anyway, a highlight straight from the kickoff. Silva pumps one forward, shows why he's not a regular starter in the team, only in because of this particular competition's rules. But here comes Jean Patrick. He's got the chance to set something up here. He goes for the shot. Probably should have pulled that back into the centre, but a promising beginning. All right, 15 minutes in, not much action. Vitória Guimarães getting their first real attack in. Whoa, we see the flare smoke going off there. Oh, are they going to give the penalty there? Oh no, and the referee's going over to the screen. Usually that results in a penalty being given. Let's have a look. I hope they're not going to give it. Come on, don't give them a penalty. No, they have. Oh, no, not what we wanted to happen. Not when we'd started the brighter of the two teams. Can Marco save it? Yes, he can. Well done, Marco's son. Well, we're going with a demand more shout. Half an hour in. Absolutely turgid game so far. We had that one shot right at the beginning. They had the penalty, and they've had two other chances. Well, one of those tense finals, obviously that's the penalty, putting everything on their XG. Apart from that, neither side creating much. So we're definitely telling the team that we're not happy with that performance at all, and we are going to make a substitution just to, as I mentioned before, take off Silva. So we've got Afonso available. He's got a good partnership with Cardoso, so he's a good option to bring on. Then we've got Carlos Jr. We can always bring him on for Jean-Patrick later if he doesn't up his game from this 6.5. As we often do in these situations, we're taking off play out of defence. We're going to go more direct, put the overlap on both sides, left and right. All right, then second half kicks off. They've made two substitutions. Interesting. They look a bit tired, actually. Their conditioning seems to have dropped a lot quicker than ours, or at least that's the way I'm reading it. Right, I'm going to make a second substitution of the day then. We're going to take off Nascimento. We're going to put on this guy, Bruno Condesceni. We'll put him into the attacking role, just trying to give us a bit more bite. Actually, I might swap him over then with Carvalho. He's more suited to that. And now, time for Carlos Jr. Jean-Patrick's not been good at all today. Come on, let's pump the fists a bit. Tell him to make a difference for us. Anyway, we're coming back in, cutting back into a highlight, it would seem. And again, it's Vitória de Guimarães. So, to be fair, they've looked the brighter team today. They get it out wide, looking to get that cross in and straight to Marco, luckily. Ooh, the highlight continues. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. All right, Vitória de Guimarães. We have been woeful today. I have to say, we haven't turned up for this at all, but we've got a chance to steal something now. Santana picks the ball up. No one's with him. He's on his own. He cuts inside. He hits it off the post. Oh, if somebody would have run forward with him, that would have been a goal. Right, we've dropped down a bit more conservatively. We've gone for our balanced formation that worked in the semi-final. Oh, I haven't confirmed it yet, though. Better do that. Anyway, chance to get a goal here. Costina. Are we going to steal this late? And, oh, Carlos Jr. with the shot, the substitute, but too close to the keeper, who was prone. He was down on the floor. That was a golden opportunity. We should have took that one away. But as it is, we've got all the way. Oh, no extra time. Straight to penalties. Wow, quite a few of my players looking anxious. So I've put Fabio Cardoso in as the third taker, because he's got good composure and he's looking positive. All right, team talk. We have home advantage. No, we don't. It's played in a neutral venue. Oh, come on. Let's do hands on hips. Just try and stay calm. Pick your spot. Don't change your mind. Just want everyone to relax. Penalties. Right, let's get this set up behind the goal camera. Oof, penalty shootout. Okay, we had one, of course, in the beta save, and we managed to win that. Oh, they've missed. Ha ha, Vitória de Guimarães have missed. Come on, Carlos Jr., make them pay. Make them pay, come on. Let's do this. Yes. Okay, advantage Santa Clara. Let's see what Bruno can do. It's Bruno against Bruno, and Bruno scores. Right, so they're back level, but we need to make this one count. Thiago Santana, our goal-scoring hero this season. Nice, sends the keeper the wrong way. Calmly does it. Rafa soars. Hopefully his ball is going to soar over the bar. No? Okay, that would have been wonderful if it had. Cardoso. So I thought he was looking confident, so I put him in the middle of the deck. Right, bad call. Okay, so now it's level. They're looking to take advantage. Oh, yes, yes. Marco denies him. He's not Bruno, my goalkeeper. In the excitement, I called him Bruno. He's Marco. Right, Costina's got to make this count. He just goes straight for. He didn't stop. He should have stopped and composed himself. Right, so 2-2 after 4 penalties each. Oh, I thought he was going to miss that one, but it went high into the top corner. Now, Carlos Daniel has the long walk. He has to score. Just to keep us in it. Just to keep us in it, he does. Sudden death it is. Oh, whackasso. I'm sure there's a pun in there somewhere about him whacking it over the bar, but he doesn't. Whacks it into the bottom corner. I didn't pick a 6th taker, so who's coming? Anderson Carvalho. One of the players who was looking anxious and nervous. A bit like me at this moment. I've got the England shirt on for a penalty shootout. Come on. Oh, 3 lines did the trick. Right, Janvier. It's January, his month. Let's hope he's going to miss. He doesn't. Right, now it's just every single time we take a penalty, we have to score. This is pressure. It's Ramos, the right back. I'm not sure he's the right person to be coming up, but all right, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Ramos. Thank you. On to the 8th penalty then. Joseph comes up. All right, Joseph, let's see what you're made of. You've hit the post, Joseph. Oh, come on, this time we've got to make it count. Who's stepping up for Santa Clara? Who's going to be the potential hero? He's waiting to reveal himself. It's Afonso, centre-back. Come on, don't miss, don't miss. Yes, we've done it. We've won a trophy. We have won the Portuguese League Cup. Here we go. Oh, all lining up. Coming to take their place on the podium. Shaking hands with the suit from the Portuguese League Cup Association. I hand the cup over, or Jose Francisco Perez does, and yes, yes, yes. First trophy of the save in the bag. All right, of course, we tell the team, congratulations, we did not deserve that in the slightest. We were poor in the semi-final. We were poor in the final, but we managed to win. How great are they? Fantastic. Oh, I love it when you completely shithouse the opposition in a final. Well, they expected 3rd round. We won it, so 95% performance rating from the board. We've also picked up almost £500,000 from that. Man of the match award for Marco, the goalkeeper. Well deserved for all those saves in the shootout. So we were not only winners, but also overachievers in the Allianz Cup. Fantastic stuff. Well played, boys. Well, that nice run of form. Now, we've got the potential of another cup final. We've got Porto coming up. Now, we've just featured the league game against Porto. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play through those games. I'm going to play the first leg. I might bring you back for the second leg of the cup semi-final if we've put ourselves in a strong position and there's a good chance we're going through. If we get humiliated in that home leg, we just won't bother. Apart from that, we're going to go through as many matches as we can. Now, you see, towards the end of the season, it starts to get tough for us. We've got Vitória de Guimarães are going to be out for revenge. We've got Braga, we've got Nacional, we've got Benfica, we've got Sporting, all in our final few games. So staying in that title hunt is going to be tough. These games here are going to be key against teams lower down the league. We need to keep racking up the wins, keep that pressure up on Porto. So I might bring you back for that game. We'll see how it goes. I might bring you back for a cup final. We'll see how that goes. I might bring you back towards the business end of the season when we're playing a team like Braga. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. I do hope you enjoyed that fantastic Final Four to the Allianz Cup. Please hit the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Dodgy Gamer. I'll see you again soon.